Tesla will take on Waymo and Uber in an early robotaxi battle. Uber Technologies is unlikely to collaborate with Tesla in the initial phases of robotaxi launch, according to CEO Dara Khosrowshahi, who confirmed having direct discussions with Elon Musk on the matter. They want to build it alone, so to some extent in Austin, we and Waymo will be competing with Tesla when they launch, he stated at an industry conference last week. Despite this, he remained open to future collaboration, adding, "Life is long, but we would love to partner with them." Apple confirms chip mass production has begun at Taiwan Semiconductor's Arizona facility. Mass production of Apple chips began last month, Apple stated. The company also announced an expansion of its U.S. Advanced Manufacturing Fund to $10 billion, doubling its previous $5 billion commitment. As part of this increase, Apple said it had made a multi-billion-dollar commitment to manufacture advanced silicon at Taiwan Semiconductor's Feb 24th facility in Arizona.
Robinhood eyes global crypto expansion, calls for SEC clarity. Robinhood aims to make its crypto business global and as big as possible and as fast as we can do it responsibly, CFO Jason Warnick told The Wall Street Journal. Citing a more supportive Trump administration, the SEC has closed its investigation into Robinhood crypto without enforcement action. "We should be able to innovate faster here in the US, and for the last few years, we've been able to innovate faster outside of the US, Warnick said, The Wall Street Journal reported. He highlighted clearer crypto laws in Europe, where Robinhood allows investors to earn interest on their crypto stakes. The company plans to expand in Singapore by 2025, accelerate token rollouts, enhance Robinhood Wallet, and integrate Bitstamp, its $200 million acquisition. Warnick emphasized the need for clearer SEC guidelines on tokenization, the process of creating digital representations of real-world assets on the blockchain, particularly in defining which tokens qualify as securities or commodities. He also sees potential in stablecoins, stating, "Over time, there's an opportunity for folks to earn yield on stablecoins, which is not the standard today."
Chinese tech giants boost Nvidia H20 orders as US eyes expanded restrictions. Chinese companies, including Tencent, Alibaba, and ByteDance, have significantly increased orders for Nvidia's H20 AI chip, designed specifically for China due to US export controls, Reuters reported. The surge is driven by rising demand for DeepSeek's low-cost AI models and highlights Nvidia's market dominance. It also helps alleviate concerns that DeepSeek might cause a slide in AI chip demand. Smaller firms in healthcare and education are also adopting AI servers equipped with DeepSeek models and H20 chips. Previously, only deep-pocketed financial and telecom firms bought servers with AI computing systems, the report added. Meanwhile, the Trump administration is considering expanding export restrictions to include the H20 GPU.
Amprius secures $15 million order for UAS SiCore cells. Amprius Technologies announced Tuesday that it has received a $15 million purchase order from an unmanned aircraft system, UAS manufacturer, for its SiCore cells. Amprius expects to ship the cells in the second half of 2025.
Trump orders probe into copper tariffs, boosting Freeport and Southern Copper. Freeport, McMoRan, and Southern Copper gained post-market after President Trump ordered a review of potential copper import tariffs to boost U.S. production. Trump signed an order directing Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick to launch a national security probe under Section 232 of the Trade Expansion Act, the same law used in his first term to impose steel and aluminum tariffs.
Amazon unveils Alexa Plus with AI upgrades, free for Prime members. Amazon's new Alexa Plus assistant offers enhanced capabilities like booking reservations, ordering concert tickets, texting, remembering smart home devices, and more. Alexa Plus costs $19.99 a month, but is free for Prime members. Early access starts in March, and it will work on nearly every Alexa device the company has shipped. The new Alexa Plus assistant, which can be accessed via alexa.com or a new phone app, is smarter, more conversational and personalized, while also integrating humor than the previous version, and can get things done. The new service integrates with tens of thousands of other partners like Ticketmaster, Uber, OpenTable, Zoom, and more. Alexa Plus uses Amazon Bedrock for AI, including Anthropic's and Amazon Nova models. A re-engineered version of Alexa may be financially beneficial to the company, as 20% more people used Alexa in 2024 than they did in 2023, Panos explained, adding that Alexa has millions of new customers every month.
Joby advances certification, expands flight testing, secures $1 billion plus in funding. Joby announced record progress on the fourth of 5 certification stages for commercial passenger use in the U.S. It expects type inspection authorization flight testing to begin in the next 12 months. The company delivered a second aircraft to Edwards Air Force Base for its work with the U.S. Department of Defense. It now has 5 aircraft in its flight test fleet, including a hydrogen hybrid model. Joby plans to deliver an aircraft to Dubai in mid-2025 for testing ahead of passenger service in late 2025 or early 2026. It secured over $1 billion in additional funding in Q4 and became the first to fly an electric air taxi in Korea's KUAM Grand Challenge. AWS unveils Ocelot quantum chip, joining Microsoft and Google. Amazon Web Services introduced its quantum computing chip, Ocelot, following similar launches by Alphabet and Microsoft. AWS stated that Ocelot's design can lower quantum error correction costs by up to 90% compared to existing methods. The chip features a novel architecture, building error correction from the ground up, utilizing the cat qubit, named after the famous Schrödinger's cat thought experiment.
Archer taps Abu Dhabi Aviation as first midnight aircraft customer ahead of FAA certification. Archer Aviation launched its Launch Edition program with Abu Dhabi Aviation as its first customer to commercialize its midnight aircraft ahead of FAA certification. Abu Dhabi Aviation plans to deploy the first midnight aircraft later this year. Archer also sees strong defense market demand for its planned hybrid aircraft, developed in partnership with Anduril Industries. The company is starting production at its ARC facility in Covington, aiming to build up to 10 midnight aircraft in 2024 for certification testing and key partner deployments. Archer has over $1 billion in liquidity, while it has kept spending stable for the second consecutive quarter.
Rocket Lab secures second multi-launch deal with IQPS. Rocket Lab's new deal with IQPS expands their total dedicated Electron launches to 8, with 6 planned for 2025 and 2 in 2026. This agreement follows a 2024 multi-launch contract signed with IQPS. This contract marks one of the largest Electron launch deals, second only to Rocket Lab's 10-launch agreement with Synspective. Figure's CEO announces plans to launch home robots and begin alpha testing later this year. Our AI, Helix, is advancing faster than any of us anticipated, accelerating our timeline into the home, Brett Adcock, the chief executive officer of Figure, said in a post on X. Therefore, we've moved up our home timeline by 2 years, starting alpha testing this year. Helix is the company's proprietary AI system and is designed to process visual data and natural language inputs. Trump approves March 4th tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and additional 10% China levy. President Trump announced Thursday that tariffs on Mexican and Canadian goods will take effect on March 4th, along with a 10% levy on Chinese products. On Truth Social, he justified the move by stating that drugs are still pouring into the U.S. from Mexico and Canada at very high and unacceptable levels. He also claimed a large percentage of fentanyl-based drugs are made in and supplied by China. Additionally, reciprocal tariffs on a country-specific basis will be implemented on April 2nd. Amazon, Microsoft asked Trump to simplify AI chip export curbs. Amazon CEO Andy Jassy warned that the Biden administration's semiconductor export control curbs, which the Trump administration is considering expanding, could have unintended consequences for the U.S. and affect Amazon Web Services, which is the backbone of many companies. We're going to basically give up that business and relationships to other countries who can provide those chips, Jassy added. He also mentioned that he had been in contact with Trump, but did not reveal the content of their discussion. In a separate development, Microsoft called on the Trump administration to simplify the export controls. Microsoft's vice chair and president Brad Smith stated, "Left unchanged, the Biden rule will give China a strategic advantage in spreading over time its own AI technology, echoing its rapid ascent in 5G telecommunications a decade ago."